thanking everybody for coming out and spending their time to listen to our proposal. After looking into your organization and the channels it uses to communicate, our team of well-rounded professionals have came up with 6 recommendations to help improve your organization's efficiency. To start off, we're all going to introduce ourselves, and then we'll get started with our proposal. In our proposal, we're going to go over our company's background, our statement of need, your current internal and external communications, and then the recommendations we have to better your team. I'm Caitlyn. I'm the social networking partner. I graduated from West Georgia with an accounting degree, and then I went to UGA to master in mass communications. I've been working in this department for 22 years, and I've worked with this company for 5. And here's Frank.
Okay, I'm Franklin. I graduated from University of West Georgia with a finance degree and Stanford University with a accounting degree. And I have 3-year experience in Dallas and 6-year experience in Morgan Stanley.
My name is Dylan Beauchamp. I graduated from the University of West Georgia with a double major in management and marketing. I got my master's from UGA. I work with companies such as Home Depot, Taco Mac, and Publix as like lead marketing director within their company, and I've got over 20 years of experience combined in marketing and sales.
Hi, I'm Harriet, and I graduated from University of West Georgia with a bachelor's degree in finance, and I've got a master's degree in the University of Stanford, and I have 3 years experience in Fang.
And I'm Michael Dean, current CEO and founder of West Consulting. I actually graduated from West Georgia not too long ago with a degree in management, and we created West Consulting to aid small businesses in becoming vibrant, successful ventures.
Hello, I'm Carl, graduated from University of West Georgia with bachelor's degree in finance, and I have a master in University of Pennsylvania. I have 3 years experience in Johnson & Johnson, and now I will introduce our West Consulting company to you. West Consulting was established in 1998 by Michael Dean. When he was 8 years old, he established our company, and he had the dream to help others. And our goal is to help organizations to improve their performance. We have worked with many large companies such as P&G, Dell, Coca-Cola, Apple, and Starbucks, Walmart, and etc. Our slogan is a wise choice for your company. You know, WC. And we are engaged in maintaining a long relationship with our clients, and we provide good performance. We help them improve their performance. Our company's key to success is to meet or exceed our clients' needs and to customize the right size of the team for their requirements. And we also keep track of clients' improvement. And we provide original perspectives based on factual analysis. Now that we have known the introduction of our company, I will turn it over to Michael, the CEO and founder of our company, and set the company when he was 8.
All right. Career Services is arguably one of the most important organizations at our institution. The transition from a hardworking college student to getting a job in your desired career field can be a daunting challenge. So Career Services is there to assure those who aren't quite sure if they know how to take advantage of everything that they have and what they've learned to take the next step, that they're not alone in that. And this step into adulthood and full independence is vital to get right. And it is imperative that students are made fully aware of the kind of tools that are made available to them by career services. So West Consulting has identified 3 areas where changes are largely desired or even necessary to improve usage rates among students through communication strategies. West Consulting has had a long history in helping small businesses become successful in their communities. We believe that what needs to come first is an emphasis on communication strategies with a selected target market. A mission statement that fully outlines the goals and intentions is imperative to developing an image that audiences can identify with. In addition to this, we will attempt to utilize the most modern tools available to help career services market their intents and products and services most efficiently. Social media sites represent a new landscape of possibilities that has been present in the past, and recent studies suggest that 93% of marketers rely most heavily on social media sites to market their respective companies. So with personnel who fully understand and actively use these tools, we will be able to effectively demonstrate how these tools can work for you. Finally, West Consulting understands that career services is one of the most important organizations for students to get a hold of, and the sooner the better. So our aim is to assist students, particularly seniors, in increasing the usage rates from them satisfactorily for your department.
All right, now I'm going to talk a little bit about the current communications, both internally and externally within the Career Services Department. They're a relatively small department, so internally their main functions are text messaging, emails, and face-to-face interaction. Occasionally they'll have formal meetings with other departments or people from other schools, and they'll use Google Hangout. But other than that, it is pretty basic. When we ask the employees who work there if they ever have any problems with miscommunication within the department, it's pretty much universal that given its size, it's pretty tough to miss any kind of important information that is, on a need-to-know type thing. They have had several instances, I guess, in the past to where someone's been away from their desk for an extended period of time, and maybe an important email came through and it got lost within the junk and the spam, which we believe by implementing like an instant messaging type service like Spark, where you can directly message anyone within your department, and the tab will literally blink until someone physically touches on it, it would virtually take away any doubt of you receiving that message. As far as external communications, they rely mainly on emails. Messages like updates, reminders, and important meeting days are usually sent to students once a week, at least on a weekly basis, as long as you are a current enrolled student, of course. Email is the most important because every student has one regardless of your preference or want for the service. Unlike some of these social networking sites that not everyone is up to date or familiar with. Now, that being said, they do heavily rely on social networking as a whole, mainly Facebook and Twitter. Twitter's their main source. They post things on a daily basis like upcoming career fairs or job openings, maybe interview days, other type of career service related matters. Facebook is actually right behind them. They have about over 400 likes, which is basically people that follow their page. It allows them to, ask or send them messages publicly or privately. And mainly the thing with the social networks is it is proven to be the easiest, most universal way for kids to get their information and send out information regarding career services. There are other more basic functions, communication within the place, but mainly these are them. This department has a lot of strengths, minimal weaknesses, ample opportunities, and not a lot of threats. And I'll actually let Franklin explain those right now.
Okay, let me talk about something about SWOT analysis. Firstly, is strengths. Career Service of West Georgia has accounts on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. This social media is very useful to us to communicate with students and public information. And staff in the Career Service is professional. The staff have more skills about resume and interview, and they have more information about the job offer. So students always benefit from a staff's help. And we also find that the Career Service is a small organization, so in most of the time it's very easy for them to do internal communication. The second one is weakness. Although the Career Service use a lot of social media, but the communication outlet is still not perfect. They do not have APP, which is a very good communication tool, and the utilization of current communication tools is not that perfect, especially the website. And the Career Service do not do enough follow-up communication. Thirdly, we talk about opportunities. Nowadays, e-alert system is a very popular system and is very useful to public information. And Career Services can also use alternate testimonies to get students' feedback and know whether they do a good job or not. And another significant opportunity is that recent years students demand of Career Services is much more than before. Since the financial crisis after 2008, the unemployment rate raised rapidly, and graduates had a very hard time to find a job. Nowadays, our economy is recovering, but it's still not as good as what it was in the flourishing year. And also, the lack of traditional competitors, which means the Career Service in the Georgia State University do not compete with us. Finally, we talk about some threats. There are some new types of competitors, like the resume company. As long as you pay for it, then they will give you a very professional resume, and students can always get lots of information on the website about the resume, interview, and the job offering. And also budget and manpower is a problem. Okay. Next, we talk about some competition comparison. Although the Career Service in the different universities do not compete with each other, but it's still beneficial for us to compare them and know what Career Service here can improve from their experience. Firstly, we compare Georgia State University Career Service with University of West Georgia Career Services. They both use phone call to communicate, but not very often, and email is frequently used tool. And also they use social media. And the Georgia State University have Twitter and Instagram, and the University of West Georgia has 4. It's Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. And also for website, we find that the Georgia State University website is more beautiful, well designed, and has more information than ours, such as the students' resource link. The Georgia Southern University also included in our comparison. You can see from this form, and actually it's more similar to the UWG, but it's used more phone call and website to communicate. And actually their social media is totally same. Okay, let's welcome Harriet to introduce recommendation.
Well, thanks, Franklin, and let's take a look at the recommendations. Because Career Service is really a small group with no more than 10 members, and they've already done a good job on internal communication. So besides their usual ways of email and Twitter, we just come up 2 other advices on it. The first one is weekly face-to-face meetings to discuss all new business, and then the bulletin board with agendas and routines and any other important information items. And the second part is about student involvement. We noticed that our school's career service puts most of their efforts on the students' career service when they are on campus. But we think that after graduation, their employment situation should also be taken into consideration. So here comes the first advice, which is keep track of students' employment after graduation. And then create a mobile app is also a better way to inform students of events and job openings. And the last one, we learned it from the Georgia State University. It's theme days. Theme days are days with themes such as interview day and resume day and etc. And the third part is about company image. First and most important, we think that career service needs a logo. An attractive logo can make it more impressive. And then compared to the career service website of Georgia State and South Georgia, we think that the career service website of our university needs to be improved, like creating an interactive section, updating the site regularly, and fixing any problems in print. And that's all for recommendations. And next, let's welcome Caitlyn for the conclusion.
Overall, we think that if you consider our recommendations, your internal communication using the face-to-face meeting and the email is effective because y'all are so small. But we hope that you look into our weekly meetings and bulletin board suggestions. With our external, we feel that the mobile app and the theme days will help get to the students better and get them to use career services to help them. And then additionally, the logo and the website will be good. We want to thank you for considering our recommendations, and we want to ask that you just take a lot of time to think about what we've done and consider using us. Thank you.
Any questions?
How much time and effort will be needed to put your recommendations in place?
Considering none of our recommendations were really that costly, and they mainly involve just kind of involve basic designing. I don't think it should take any time at all, longer than a few days of people that know what they're doing.
Okay, let me give you one that actually.
Yeah, they're minimal risks. The main thing that we were concerned about why should you trust us? Based on our past successes with both small businesses, and we've also branched out to larger corporations who have implemented working solutions to their communication issues that they were having. Just our track record, really.
Why would working with your consulting company be a wise investment?
So you can see our team is very professional, and we analyze the resources very well, and we make the recommendations that can solve this problem.
What are the risks involved, if any?
Very minimal, considering, like I said, it doesn't really have anything to do with money. Having more weekly meetings really couldn't hurt anything. You could build off something at least. I would imagine if you get a group of intelligent people in the room together once a week. So I would really say slim to none. It would just be the only risk, I guess, would just be taking a shot at it, which really has no repercussions. essential that we do this.
Of the recommendations? Oh, well, I think that the usage rates of seniors will start to grow semester to semester. That would be the main advantage that we would hope to see. And also, we would fine tune how many personnel we needed and what kind of budgets will be optimal to implement all of these changes.
What are the risks involved? Risk.
Well, I think we had already covered that one. Virtually none. It would just be a matter of taking a shot at it because really it has no monetary value. It would just be, the organization, getting people together and trying these things out, just doing a trial and error period. So I guess really the only risk would be maybe wasted time, but if you're working towards a better goal, is any time really wasted? So I don't know. I don't really couldn't say that.
All right. Thank you very much.